Where is 3-year-old Aliayah Lunsford? That's the question police, the FBI, and 1,800 volunteer searchers are trying to answer.
3-year-old Aliayah Lunsford was last seen in bed by her mother and her 9-year-old sister around 6:30 a.m. The night before, she had been sick with flu-like symptoms, including vomiting. The next time her mother checked, at 9 a.m., she was gone.
Where's your emergency?
My baby's missing.
Okay, where's your address? Okay. How old?
I've been out looking for her for over an hour.
Ma'am, how old? I need you to calm down.
I'm sorry. She's only 3.
When was the last time you saw him?
This morning, real early, I went in and checked on her because she's been sick with the flu.
Okay, is it a male or female?
A girl.
It's a girl?
Yes.
Okay, you saw her this morning around 6:30?
Yes.
When was the last time? That was the last time you saw her? Was it 6:30 this morning?
Yes, and then she laid back down and went back to sleep, and we went back to bed.
Okay, was the doors open or anything?
No, the doors weren't open.
They locked?
Yes, I think.
Residence?
Me and my other kid.
Okay, do you live with her father?
No.
Who is her father?
Her father is a guy named Eric Harris. He doesn't even know that she exists.
And you've been looking for her for the past hour?
Yes, I've looked everywhere. I've traveled all these roads trying to
What was
find
she
her.
wearing whenever you put her back in bed?
She had a pair of purple door PJs. We went up all these streets.
Have you been outside checking the area?
Yes, I drove up all the streets around here looking, thinking maybe she went outside or something. And I don't think my mom would have came and got her because she didn't woke me up and stuff. She'd be the only
Okay,
one.
have you called your mother?
No, I need to do that. And see if she has her.
Do you have a phone number for her?
Yes.
8.
Yes.
What is her name?
Joanne Evans.
Joanne Evans?
Yes.
Well, if you want to call her real quick and then just call me right back so I know what's going on, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye.
911, where's your emergency?
This is Lena Lunsford. My mom doesn't have her.
She doesn't have her.
She doesn't have her. She's coming now. Oh, my God.
You don't know of any place that she would have went there in the community? Is there a friend's house next by or somebody that she plays with?
No.
Okay. Is there any place there in the community, a playground, or does she go to church anywhere there?
No.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Okay, I've got an officer on the way, ma'am. I just need you to calm down, okay? You have checked everywhere in the house?
Yes.
All the closets?
Yes.
Under every bed?
Yes.
Do you have a basement?
Yes, it's been checked too.
Okay, how about the vehicles outside?
It's been checked. That's what I usually go look for.
And you said that there's other children in the residence?
Yes.
Okay. Is she tall enough to where she would be able to reach the door handle?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Here, please play with your brother for a minute.
What color is her hair?
She has brown hair and brown eyes.
Do you know how much she weighs?
And she weighs approximately 32 to 35 pounds. Maybe a little more.
Okay. Does he know how tall she is?
I'm guessing around 3 feet. I'm not for sure right now. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Was there anybody else in the residence with you this morning? Any other adults?
No.
The other children are in the residence?
I have 5 kids.
Okay, so there's 4 others in the residence?
There's 3 right now.
Okay. Where is the other one?
My son is at visitation with his father.
Okay. So you got up at 6:30 this morning with her, and she was sick.
Yes.
And she went back to bed, went back to sleep, and then you lay down also?
Yes.
How old are your other children that are... Okay. Did any of them see her this morning? What time did they get up?
They came in here, I'm not sure, maybe around 7:30. Came in here in my room with me.
Okay, you said 11-year-old, a 9-year-old, and 8 months?
Yes.
Okay, can you look outside and see the officer?
I'm looking. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Yes, I see one out here.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let you off the line so you can go talk to him.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
Lena Lunsford made the call at 11:30, 5 hours after the toddler was last seen. When officers arrived at the West Virginia home on September 24, 2011, there were no indications of forced entry, and the family said Aliayah wouldn't have left alone, given her shy nature. An extensive search was launched. The police brought in divers who searched the river after canines led them to footprints directly behind the home. At the time, the children's grandmother, Joanne Evans, had custody of them, but Lena had been given visitation rights over the weekends.
She never leaves the house unless an adult is with her. She wouldn't have came out in the yard or the road for that matter without her mother.
They are doing everything that they possibly can, but the more people we can get to help, the better chances of bringing her home.
Although suspicions mounted against Aliayah's mother, she was about 8 months pregnant with twins at the time, so it seemed impossible for her to have carried a body out on her own. In the aftermath of Aliayah's disappearance, her 4 siblings were taken from the household and placed in foster care. Sadly, their grandmother, Joanne, died shortly after the 3-year-old went missing. Lena was arrested for welfare fraud a month later, marking the beginning of her legal troubles. She and her ex-husband, Ralph Keith Lunsford, had a history of minor criminal offenses and had been accused of neglecting their children. Lena lost her parental rights to her 6 children while in jail in February 2013. Multiple incarcerations followed this due to probation violations tied to her welfare fraud conviction. She was jailed 3 times within 5 years of Aliayah's disappearance. Finally, there was a break in 2016 after Lunsford's 2 daughters, who were 9 and 11 at the time, came forward to the police. They'd been keeping a secret and were ready to tell their story about what happened to Aliayah. Their mother had taken the little girl's life. Lena was arrested and charged with homicide by child abuse. As the news of Lena Lunsford became public, a neighbor told reporters that it was no surprise.
It doesn't shock me. We've always, a lot of people have always felt that that's where the answer, did lay with this whole mystery. I hope that, we do get some resolution to it. I certainly feel like after this many years, it does need to be reconciled.
Aliayah's sister Destiny spoke about the night she had played back for years in a Fox 11 Eyewitness News interview.
I was doing something in a different room and I heard commotion, so I ran to see what was going on. And I did witness our mom take a board to her head and she fell. She wasn't allowed to wear any clothes and her beds were stripped full of sheets, and so it had the regular plastic bed. And she went to sleep. We felt her head before she went to sleep, and it was squishy, like I had said. And she said that her head hurt really bad. And when nothing really worked, we took Aliayah out to Vegas in a hamper, and we left her there. She started cleaning up around the areas and everything, and we called the police, and we got her story straight and everything.
Even though it has been 5 years since the horrifying murder, and previous evidence photos taken by police, Destiny could point out the board that her mother had hit Aliayah with, as well as the hamper Lena used to carry her daughter's body into the woods. However, Lena's other daughter, Kira, was unaware that Destiny had told police the truth, so law enforcement bugged the house to allow the sisters to have the conversation. The girl's foster parents knew that Kira's testimony was crucial to the investigation. In fact, they were even texting Destiny about what to say to help. Miraculously, after 3 hours and just before the batteries ran out, the sisters started talking about that night. They would have to testify again at Lena's trial. Also taking the stand was her ex-husband, Ralph. The couple had divorced shortly after the toddler went missing. He admitted to using bath salts the night of Aliayah's disappearance and claimed ignorance about what happened to the child. A co-worker confirmed Ralph's alibi, and he was cleared of all suspicion. All 3 witnesses painted a devastating picture of the relationship between Aliayah and her mother. Her sisters detailed how terribly the little girl was treated, while Ralph told the court that many of his arguments with Lena revolved around her treatment of Aliayah. He would spend time at his house in Cadiz when Lena kicked him out. In light of the allegations, Aliayah's aunt, Wendy Swiger, said it really hurt to think the toddler's mother had anything to do with it.
Lena is not my sister.
In April 2018, Lena was convicted on all counts, including murder of a child abuse resulting in injury, and concealment of a deceased human body. She was sentenced to life in prison without parole, plus an additional 40 years for the other charges. Despite the conviction, Aliayah's body has never been found. Authorities suspect her remains might be in a frequently flooded ravine, leaving no trace behind. The family has never stopped looking. For more True 911 calls, watch this episode next.